Tick 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 Nickelodeon. Tick 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 Nickelodeon.
All right,
She's a
so
genius.
let's get started here. I do want to acknowledge we have a sponsor for tonight.
Oh my god, we do.
We do. It's a couple of different. Oh, you'll see.
The Men in Black, the Men in Black, the Men in Black. In an era when a black man is put down, attacked, and even made out to be a villain, sometimes for selling drugs and sometimes for even killing.
We are the Men in Black, and we will take charge and responsibility and make amends between family and friends. I'm Bishop Barry Chapman, your community leader, and I will bail out the people.
The Men in Black,
The Men in Black, the Men in Black.
Just bounce with me, just bounce it with me. Come on, let me see you just slide with me.
Oh my god, Wes, you didn't tell me your cousins were running for office.
It's actually me and Slothcat.
Well, you all look the same. It's hard to tell.
I'm not going to tell you which is which. That would be a face dox. All right, so we're going to get started. We are on episode 42.
That's not halfway. You said this would be halfway.
No, I said
That
after.
sucks. But the good thing is that now we have each other back, and that's out of the picture now. And
How do we have each other back? Because last I checked, we weren't supposed to be talking at all.
well, that doesn't work out so well with me and you, apparently.
What do you mean?
Apparently, it doesn't work out so well with me and you because look at us, we're talking.
You know, when I ask you something and you just repeat what you just said, I'm asking for like an explanation. You just repeated it. I'm saying what doesn't work for us?
That
What
is
wasn't working? You didn't explain anything.
It was us not talking wasn't working very well.
For you?
Yeah.
Obviously for both of us because look at us, we don't stop talking to each other.
I stopped talking to you and you said you didn't want to talk anymore.
You stopped, but you also started again. The conversation started anyway. So regardless of how it happened, it doesn't really matter. It happened, and I don't regret it.
So stop bringing
I
it
don't
up.
regret it happening, and I don't want to stop talking to you. I don't like going without talking to you.
Wow.
Okay, well, we'll see how long that lasts.
Oh, it'll last. Just
about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
do me a favor. Think of some things before you say them to me.
He sounds real.
I do. I think long and hard about the things I say to you. That's why I say them.
Well, that's fucked.
Really?
Read up.
It is. They're hurtful things. Casey.
Yeah.
I wish I could see you right now.
Yeah. Nice.
Lorne is so low. It's hard to hear him.
Yeah.
I wish I could see
Is
you
he?
right now.
Well, it's just because I had to turn it down because Casey was kind of loud.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I had to turn it down a little bit too. Okay, so it wasn't just me.
No.
Bail out. All right. Yeah, I'm sure Blue Boy will recognize and fix the levels. I also want to know if there's an AI voice remove. I want this as Blue Boy's regular voice when I hear these Casey calls because I just think that'd be funny to hear.
Well,
because you got to think like when Casey's being a little bitch to Lorne, that's actually just Blue Boy.
I mean, maybe if you pitch it down a little bit, it'll get close enough.
Well, I mean, it sounds pretty close now, to be honest.
That's what I'm
Doesn't
saying. You just pitch
Really
it
make not much of a difference.
just a little bit.
Yeah, just a tiny, just -1.
And you're there. He really didn't even need the voice changer to
He
begin
didn't.
with.
Yeah.
Videos.
Yeah, I am Casey.
Well, I think you can. You just don't want to because you think it's going to get you in trouble with your probation officer.
I can, but if I do, they say something to me because of them wanting to stop the videos from going online and all that stuff.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you can do it if you wanted to. You're just afraid to do it because of you're embarrassed probation's going to say something to you. But I mean, they don't, it's not illegal. You're not doing anything illegal. It doesn't matter.
No, I'm not doing anything illegal, but they don't want me sending videos because they don't want
Right.
anything being online.
Right, but you're not going to get in trouble by sending videos.
Of him dancing with a pillow.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
They might
Are
not
those the
like
videos that they're
it,
talking about?
but you can still.
What's that?
Are those the videos that they're referencing? Because he's talking about how he can't send videos. Was it because Casey wanted him dancing?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll describe. Maybe if you listen with your hearing ears, maybe we'll hear it.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just shut up forever.
Just put your fidget spinner down and pay attention, please.
I don't even have my digit spinner. My digit spinner is
Do
across
it
the
if you
room.
wanted to.
yeah, Ashley would say something to me if it wound up.
Yeah, she would say something to you, but she wouldn't like throw you in jail or like write you up for that. That's not something you can get in trouble for. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I'll just say something about it.
Yeah. And they're trying to help me to stop videos from being put online.
That would be embarrassing.
Videos and pictures.
They're doing a great job.
They won't believe that you're real until you hear.
There's no pictures of his
Anyway.
asshole anywhere.
Never. I've never seen one. There definitely wasn't one snuck into a video that I showed on Monegros the other day.
Oh my god, there was.
Yeah, there absolutely was. At the very end, it's just this butthole with like a fake poop coming out of it.
Did
And
you?
why-
Was it the sloth cat video?
No, because those don't exist. Slothcat hasn't made a video in a very long time. Don't bring up that painful memory.
Yeah, but there is.
Thank you.
He did sneak an asshole in a video.
Did he?
Yeah.
Which
It
one
was drawn though. It was one of the Ramona ones, I think, because at the end it's like a clip of Ramona and she gets the picture of his asshole at the very end, and it's Slothcat hand drew his asshole.
It might have been. I don't know. I tend to block those things out because they're not good. I just watch them to be nice. to Slothcat.
It was a traumatic experience and you
Yeah,
blocked it
so
out.
I just blocked it out.
Well, I'm sorry for making you relive that.
Regardless.
Thank you.
I mean,
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really give a shit what they think.
well, I know you. I know you're going to say that it doesn't upset you, but I know it does upset you some because they don't believe you, even with you giving them your license.
No,
and
she doesn't
shit.
give a shit.
Nope. Doesn't
It-
upset me at all. I do not give a single fuck about Ashley or the other one or the other one. I really,
Casey,
I do not give a single goddamn fuck if they think I'm fake or real.
well, Casey, I wish you would give a shit because it helps.
Why does it help? Is it like faith? I don't think that's how it works.
Well, yeah, because probation is like Jesus.
Oh, because I think maybe Lorne is confused and he thinks this is like Tinkerbell, and it's the Peter Pan stage show, and you need to clap really loud or whatever the fuck to bring Tinkerbell back to life. But that's not how this works.
He needs
just
faith, trust, and pixie dust. that's the moral of the story.
I wish you did. I need faith, trust, pixie dust. Because Maria doesn't believe you're real.
And then there's like little silent Casey just buzzing into the phone, hovering over it.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't.
I wish you would.
Because I really don't give a goddamn.
Stop wasting your wishes on that, Joran.
It helps when you do because it helps you to understand.
Well,
more.
You see, it doesn't really matter because I gave them what they wanted and they still think I'm fake, so I don't care.
Well, you know why that is though.
She doesn't care.
Why?
Because of the ticket.
Oh,
That ticket didn't do any justice.
well, they didn't believe me before the ticket, so it doesn't matter.
That's you got to look at what the.
And he's referring to the plane ticket, of course. That didn't do them any favors.
See, I thought it was like one of those carnivals where it just says admit one and it's like perforated on the edges.
No. He's talking about the I think what probation understands and what Casey doesn't is Lorne being out on the road. That's one extra driver on the road. He could have gotten to an accident and hurt somebody.
That's true.
And Casey doesn't even. Casey's just the adorable prankster. She doesn't think about the consequences of her actions. Just like Lorne when he showed up at the Sting House.
Right. She thought that she was gonna get to be like Ashton Kutcher for a moment.
Yeah.
And punk Lorne.
and Lorne, and she was all about punked, and Lorne thought he was getting spunked, and in the end, he drove home and ate a cold pizza.
Isn't spunk what you call when a skunk sprays you?
Oh my god!
Or am I just thinking of the word skunk?
I don't think
I'm being
that's what
serious.
I don't think that's what getting spunked means.
I'm not doing a bit right now. I'm being so
really
serious.
just stupid. No, guys, seriously, I don't know shit.
No, because I pretend to be stupid a lot, but I'm really like.
Oh, I
serious
know.
about
Oh
this.
my god, you're so smart. We talk about it all the time. All of us in that Discord.
Well, I pretend like I can only count to 5, but I can really count to 6.
That's what makes you the mayor of Arkansas.
Well, that is true. I didn't even have to run for office.
No, you counted
They
to
just kind of
6.
handed it to me.
You counted to 6, and they handed you the sash.
Yeah, well, I was deemed smartest in the whole area.
Made it official. Here's your sash and your large gold key, and that's it. And you walk around swinging that thing with authority.
I would show it to you, but it's really heavy.
It's a heavy key. My brother's not home.
Yeah, Nathan can get it for you.
Come lift the dang key. So on the webcam.
You get one side, I get the other.
Let's have it, nuggets.
Well, here's what I'm saying. I don't care though what they're seeing or what they think.
That's not helpful.
Like, I mean, I don't care what their suspicions are. It doesn't bother me.
I wish it would bother you because
he just keeps saying the same
it wasn't you that did anything.
Well, he's just explaining it to her.
It doesn't. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, but
I mean, even if they, I can give them anything they want, they'll still think I'm fake. So I really don't care.
I wish it would care a little bit.
Sorry though.
It really does.
I do not care.
Maybe if he repeats it enough times, she'll start to care.
I don't think there's anything in this world I care less about than what your probation officers think of me.
Wow.
Well, I wish you would care about what they think about you because that would make it easier for me going out there to see you.
How would that make it easier?
Because if you're nice to them and you give a shit about what they're saying, they're gonna notice that and they're gonna feel better about me going out there.
They don't say anything to me.
No, they don't. They don't want. They're afraid of being recorded themselves and put on the internet.
Oh, why would they be afraid of
that?
that?
Right. So I don't hear what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Nothing I can do is going to go a long way. It doesn't matter.
But especially where they work for the government, they have to watch the steps that they take. Well, they have to watch the steps that they take.
Well, wouldn't that just be more evidence for them?
No, it'd be more evidence for them, but it wouldn't help me any. I mean, it would hurt the people in court when I get them in court.
Right. So, I mean, what do they have to worry about?
Because
I mean, how would that not help you then? Wouldn't it be able to prove that I'm fake?
It would help me, but it would not help my probation officers.
Well, it would help them if I was fake and recorded them when I talked to them on Zoom, and then put it online. That helps both of you, right? Because then it would prove I'm fake.
But it would, excuse me, it wouldn't help them because of their job.
What?
They're getting paid to prevent stuff like that from happening to me, and they let it happen to themselves. See what I'm saying?
Oh, I didn't know that was in the job description.
Yeah, well,
I mean, Sue told everyone about you going to the airport and the ticket.
no, I'm sure she did. I don't even talk to her anymore.
Why not? What happened?
I really don't talk to Roy anymore because of Sue, because I know he still talks to her. So I try to stay away from her.
So Lorne was so ready to introduce this woman to Roy and set them up, and they were just alike because they're both older. I mean, like, what more do they need in common? And now he's willing to cut off, basically, as he's saying, most communication with the one person who supports him in his family, and actually shows like any kind of love to him because of this woman that he couldn't wait to introduce to his brother.
I don't get it, because Roy, or not Roy, but Lorne is like purposefully antagonistic against Roy all the
Yeah.
time, and Roy would stick it out because like that was his family, and I guess Roy felt like he should keep in touch with Lorne or whatever. And Lorne's saying fuck all of that.
Well, you remember when Roy was drunk, he said that he used to bully Lorne a lot. He would like throw him around and really just, I think he feels guilty about that. And maybe Roy blames some of the shit that Lorne did later in his life on low self-esteem caused by, he's blaming himself for that. And maybe that's why he does stick around. Because of
Well,
guilt.
it's common knowledge that if you call somebody a dookie head enough times, they will become a pedophile. That's just science.
That and deviled eggs, you're basically guaranteed pedophile and stealing money from old people.
If you're, why would you call somebody deviled eggs?
No. Well, yeah, that.
Deviled eggs, head ass.
What's going on, deviled eggs?
The less that Roy knows about me, the less he can tell Sue. Apparently, Roy's talking to some other woman too that he met at the Acadia psychiatric place too.
That is 2 actual women. Roy has met 2 actual women. That is 2 more than Lorne has met, and since Paula. Lorne has not met a single actual woman with any kind of romantic interest since Paula, and that was a long, long time ago, and Roy's out here smashing ass.
What do you think Lorne thinks about the fact that his brother has not 1 but 2 soulmates that have everything in common because they are in the same age range, and Lorne doesn't even have 1 soulmate?
Well, hold on, he did, because he had Casey and he had Jamie Amy at one, all also kind of around the same time.
But what do they have in common? They're not even the same age.
Breasts.
Okay, well, I was about to say that's not true, but Lorne, in fact, does have breasts. You're right.
So, also, yeah, so there you go. What more do you need?
I mean, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And he's picking up girls at this psych hospital.
Apparently.
His brother is a daddy as fuck.
No,
Well,
Casey.
he's not himself anymore.
So he's better.
That's why it's been so hard for me to deal with him. He's not
Yeah.
himself. The alcohol. He's drank so much alcohol over the years, and the stuff that he drinks now is called Natty Daddy.
Daddy.
It's literally bottom of the barrel crap.
I'm out here in Miami.
He is a daddy. He's balling out.
Well, it's like Paul said. He's natty, but he's not a daddy.
Oh,
He's a dad.
So Lorne couldn't wait to get on the phone with Paul and share the same gossip. He's drinking this stuff called Natty Daddy, and then Paul gives him this, he's natty, but he's not a daddy, and then they laughed about it, and Lorne gets to feel better about himself for having someone else to gossip with. But then he's like, well, I don't want to go tell Roy anything because he'll just go and fucking gossip it, while he's just admitting that he's gossiping about his brother.
Yeah, but it's not gossiping when Lorne does it because it's Lorne doing it.
He's concerned. He's just concerned.
Yeah, like I don't understand. You put so much negativity onto Lorne.
It's just my own jealousy.
Yeah, I think you're jealous of this bald, weathery, leathery old pedophile that lives in a shack should be condemned.
Deviled egghead. But he does have an egghead. And he did have the devil in him when he went to that house.
Oh my god. It's like those Illuminati conspiracies. All of the threads come together and it paints a picture.
You full of the devil, egghead.
Lorne is the Illuminati.
Daddy. Homeboy's a daddy. He's picking up girls at the mental hospital.
It's not cool, Casey.
That's the daddiest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, Roy's the goat.
Yeah, it's sad to seem like this because he doesn't. He used to be. I mean,
He gets to live in a shack, drink beer, and fuck girls all the time.
No, he's not fucking anybody.
You don't
He
know
has
that.
2 women right now. He's balling.
He's just talking to him.
You don't know that. How do you know that?
Yeah, right.
I got the
Right?
one that he,
Lord doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah.
the one that he admitted to hospital. Was
Doesn't
an
have a
alcoholic
vagina.
too, I
Oh.
guess.
Yeah, he's gonna be slapping them cheeks pretty soon.
Yeah.
She was supposed to come down one weekend, but I don't know. Her life is messed up, but she sounds like she's actually trying to straighten her life out. Roy's not, but I know he's filling her full of shit because he lies to everybody about everything now.
Roy must have a 2.5 foot long penis.
He's dragging it around.
Yeah.
It's so sad. He literally used to be the hardest worker that I ever seen in my life.
Who needs to be a hard worker when you're dripping pussy all the time?
Yeah, it's true. Excellent point.
He's not.
That's the best rebuttal he's got. Well, he's not.
Sucks
He's
to see him
not.
like this.
I
Maybe
mean,
to
it
you.
sounds like Roy's living his best life.
Yeah.
No, he's trying to live off other people. And
He's living like Kate fucking Middleton.
it's sad to see him like
That's
this.
what I'm talking about.
Kate Middleton fucked bitches?
I mean, sad for you.
Yeah. Before she
I
got
didn't
married.
Sad,
She was sleeping.
sad for
Did
the
she?
whole
Sounds like
family.
Roy's killing it.
It's especially sad for Mom. Because it's affecting her the most.
Probably affecting Roy.
How so?
I'm sorry.
What?
Your mother has lived through her husband leaving her for her son's ex-wife, and so that's enough gossip. That's enough gossip to get around Little Cornville forever. Then her son went off and got arrested on national TV for being a pedophile after ripping off someone in town for 30 grand plus. And that's just one person. We know there were probably lots of people saying that they felt ripped off or were ripped off in some way by Lorne. So I don't think this is going to put Gwen over the edge. Her life has been nothing but realizing she raised disappointments.
I think you're being a little dramatic.
How am I being? Are you being serious? Are you really think that's being dramatic?
No, and I can't think of anything to rebut this with, because I didn't think that far into the joke.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. You're on a 60-second timeout.
Okay.
You can
I'll
talk
go
when the
stand
light
in the
turns
corner.
green. Yeah. Thank you.
Because it was affecting her the most, but that's where he goes. He goes up to Mom's garage and stays in Mom's garage, except for when he's drunk now. He won't go up there drunk anymore because I kept calling the cops on him when he did.
Oh, nice. Good job, Lorne.
So
Calling the
I think
cops
that
on for
last
being
time,
drunk.
the cop must have told him not to be up there drunk again because they're getting tired of getting calls about him being up there drunk.
Okay, so is your mom upset that he's getting all that strange, or that he's using her
Well,
garage as a love shack?
She's upset that he's not the same as person that he used to be.
He sounds better than he used to be. He's swagging out.
Yeah, no, he's not better than he used to be.
Swagging out.
Free rent, drinking booze all the time. He's like, what, almost 60?
Yeah.
And he's just slanging dong all over town?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
He's not getting anything.
Sounds like he is. He's laying pipe right now.
The guy that I have doing work here for me, he's best friends with Uncle Clayton, has been for years. And he knows Roy really well. He told Roy, he said, Roy, if you quit drinking for 2 months, I'll give you a trailer that will put on your lot. You'll have to do some fixing on it, but it'll be a trailer. It'll be something for you to live in, other than the camper. And Roy told me.
And Roy was so daddy, he didn't even want that shit. He's like, fuck it. I'm gonna drink booze in this trailer in my little camper. I don't give a fuck.
That's basically what he said.
Have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Is my 60 seconds up?
It is. I'm sorry, it
Okay.
went up a while ago. Have you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite?
I have.
Is Roy Uncle Rico?
You
Like,
know
Uncle
what?
Rico was living in a van, if you remember, and then just like went to go stay with them because Grandma broke her coccyx, and I think Roy might be Uncle Rico.
But his name is similar to Rico.
Well, I
If
mean, it
you
starts
if you
with
rearrange the letters in Roy, it spells
Rico.
Rico. I
That's a
think we cracked
baller ass move.
He said, you know I can't stop drinking for that long.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you gotta think of it from his perspective. He's comfortable in the camper. Ladies come to his camper to sleep with him, and he gets to be a drunk alcoholic all day long. He's living the greatest life ever.
He doesn't get to sleep with them. They don't get down here to see him.
Well, I mean, whoever he's sleeping with, whether it be Sue, whenever Sue comes down to sleep with him, I mean, we know he had sex with her.
Sue won't be coming down.
Well, that's what I'm saying is she did recently, and he was in a camper. He got a woman to travel from another country to come fuck him.
it's true.
And you're saying that ain't sweet?
Casey knows what's up.
Would have been sweet if he would have.
He's one dope ass motherfucker. People flying from countries and bang him in a camper.
What
Casey,
dope
the
ass
last thing he needs is somebody to buy him a beer.
I mean, that's a great ass story.
I love how Casey just refuses to let him talk shit about his brother.
Casey is so impressed by Roy.
Man, Roy fucks. Isn't that cool, Lorne?
He's out there smashing ass. Good for him. Don't love any of those bitches, Roy. You can do it.
Well, he wants a beer.
But
He's
what he
not
really
supposed to be drinking.
should be doing is finding love, and you do something with someone like how we got. Like this should make it clear to Lorne that him and Casey want two very different things out of life.
She also wants to slang puss.
She wants to, she just wants to go, she wants to bang vaginas all over the place. She wants to sleep in ditches and in vans and do odd jobs. So like randomly teach someone on the side of the street to do a dance for a few bucks. Think about that, right? Like lots of people panhandle, but what if in exchange for a little money, they teach you a TikTok dance real quick?
I'm trying so hard to think of TikTok dances right now.
Do you not know what a TikTok dance is?
No, I mean, I do, but I can't think of the name of any other than Renegade, and I already made a joke about that earlier today.
But that was in writing. No one saw that.
Yeah, I know, but it still feels like weird to say it again.
All right, well, think of something else, and then I'll edit it in, okay? Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
I'll edit it in seamlessly. No one will know that we're doing this whole thing.
Perfect. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
You're doing great.
Not a great story at all. When it affects your mother.
What's not great about a woman paid for a plane ticket, flew to another country, and he didn't even have to have a home. He's a homeless man who got a woman to fly over and have sex with him. That's pretty kick-ass. That's rock and roll. Roy's my new hero.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should learn a thing or two from him.
I don't fucking think so. I like living.
He's living more than you are. The natty daddy's up there just banging chicks all over the place. Getting drunk all the time. Barely works, probably.
He can't take care of himself the way he is.
You can't.
Who cares? He's living a fucking James Dean lifestyle. It's kick-ass.
Yep.
He's not living any James Dean lifestyle, I can tell you that.
James Dean lifestyle.
I don't know.
Apple dance.
What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I just need to be quiet so you can say it. I can edit in.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, and act.
Apple dance. Is that good?
I'll just cut that in. And so I'll say the thing, then you'll say apple dance, and then it'll just move on. And none of this will be, I'll edit all this part out.
Yeah, okay, all of this is going to be gone.
I don't want you to look stupid.
I appreciate it so. You are so thoughtful and considerate. Thank you so much.
I'm a good person. I'm going to make sure you get exactly what you deserve.
Now read this ad about rocket fuel.
It's upsetting to him, I guess. But I can understand why you get the divorces that he got, because it wasn't their fault, it was his fault.
Oh,
he wants to blame everybody else for it. That sucks.
Well, at least he's been married 100 times, so good on him.
He's only been married twice.
That's 2 more
Twice
times
as many
than you.
times as you and I.
We'll cure that. Well, no, wait. we won't cure that because we'll only get married once.
Oh my god.
I think when you're waist deep in poon, you don't really care about divorces that much.
Waist deep in poon.
Yeah, well, he's not waist deep in poon.
He's neck deep. Neck deep in that mental hospital poon.
That he is.
That chick has sex like crazy wild.
Oh yeah.
Calling up Roy like, oh, I'm little sitting by my little lonesome self over here.
It's sad to see. Well, I've
Chick
seen a
just wants
couple.
to get stopped and fucked by Roy.
I've seen a couple of women that he's been with, and it's like they were so drugged up when they were with him.
Mm-hmm.
It releases so much dopamine in the brain. Because Roy just knows how to sling it.
Yeah, I don't see how you're trying to find something good out of that.
They're addicted to the Roy.
What's not good about it?
They're dick drunk. It's a thing. And Roy can't help it. He can't fucking help it. And I just love that no matter what Lorne says to try and put him down, Casey is like, man, that's awesome.
He could be like, Roy killed somebody, and she'd be like, oh my god, he's such a bad boy. I love that.
I bet he killed with this huge cock. Oh, actually, he ran him over with this car. Oh, James Dean again.
Perfect. I love him.
James Dean lifestyle. Oh, that's so good. Lorne
Who
is so
is
mad.
James Dean?
James Dean was an actor who was in Rebel Without a Cause, and before that movie, he wasn't really a huge deal, but he died like shortly after the movie was filmed. So because he died young, and his whole motto was like, "Live fast, die young, leave a good-looking corpse."
Bad girls do it well.
No fat. No, the bumper sticker said "no fatties" on the car that he died in.
Oh, well, okay, Lorne couldn't ride in it.
No fatties. Yeah, so he died in a car accident, and because of that, he became like this cult sex symbol. And it was like in the 50s, but
like Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah. And so because he died young, he just became like posthumously he became this huge thing, but he was not that big of a thing prior to actually dying.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah,
it's like after when the artist is dead, it's like Van Gogh.
Yeah, but or Tupac.
I remember when he was in that Wizard of Oz movie. I didn't like it very much.
Tupac?
No, James G. Yeah, Tupac. Tupac was he was the best scarecrow I've ever seen.
I didn't know what Wizard of Oz you saw growing up, but I don't remember the one with Tupac in it.
Well, then you didn't see the classic.
I don't think James Dean was in Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, there was one like what was it, like 2017?
Okay, yeah, that's the one James Dean was in 2017.
Yeah, who am I thinking of?
Fuck, that kid from Corbin Bleu. He was in High School Musical.
I loved Corbin Bleu as a
That's what you're
kid.
thinking of.
Bet on it.
So yeah, that's an easy one. That's an easy one to confuse.
Yeah, it's the hair.
Fucking all over town. All these girls are so freaking horny.
Head.
What?
His head's out in the left field.
His head's buried in the lady's vagina.
Yeah, that's true.
He probably doesn't even know.
God, he's so badass. He doesn't even know he has sex that much.
That's what I'm saying. He's drunk all the time. He probably doesn't even know when he has sex.
But
I'd rather have sex
yeah, that's awesome. I mean, you don't see how that's awesome. That makes him even more daddy.
Wouldn't you rather have sex and remember it?
Well, I mean, if I was having sex as much as Roy is, who cares if you forget a few times?
I care.
Well, I don't. Clearly, Roy doesn't.
Lorne. He's so upset.
So you're trying to say we're going to have a lot of sex, but you're going to forget some of it?
Oh, my God.
Oh my God. I mean, you don't remember every single time.
Yeah, you're gonna forget, especially with Lorne. You'd want to forget probably all those times.
Yeah, the trauma response again. We were talking about.
So we're moving on to 43. We're almost getting to past the halfway point. Let me reiterate.
We're
No.
gonna reach the point, and we're not gonna know when it is, though.
We are. It'll be.
I mean, how could you possibly know the halfway point between two numbers, between 0 and 87? That's impossible.
All right. All right. Okay,
No.
and let me just.
No. I was looking forward to talking to you.
Oh, what about?
So I can hear your sexy voice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't even
You're
notice
welcome.
that you muted me.
Yeah.
So, I used to masturbate on the toilet.
Oh, am I on
Okay.
speaker? All right, well, tell your mom I said hi. Like, wow.
Was that his secret?
Yeah, there we go.
What?
I'm telling you some stuff about me.
That's his
I
fun
used
fact.
to masturbate at the toilet too.
When?
Now.
Yesterday.
Actually, I did. Well, maybe when I was a kid, I did because it didn't make a mess, and I could just flush it.
That is so lazy.
Well, he was standing over the
I
whole
did it
time.
for
I don't know, but like admitting that you're so lazy that you would masturbate into a toilet.
Oh my god.
How is that? How is that something you want someone to know?
Do you know what that reminds me of?
Oh, please tell me.
It reminds me of this clip that I saw recently, and it's like this. It's gameplay, and you can hear this kid and his mom comes in, and she's like, "Get up right now, go to the toilet and take a shit." And he's like, "No, not yet." She's like, "You're shitting yourself right now. Get up." And he's like, "Not yet."
Oh my god, that's like I just don't understand why he feels this is his fun fact. The other one was about how he had two girls had to kiss some other guy because they both gave him a kiss. And now this story is about how he was masturbating in the toilet as a child. Like why are none of his fun facts or secrets anything from as an adult and anything that's not like related to sex or romance or something, you know, why is that all he can think of?
It's like when you're doing group introductions and you have to tell them like your name and a fun fact about yourself.
Yeah.
He's like,
Fun-
"Hi everyone, my name's Lorne.
Lorne.
I'm from Maine, and I used to masturbate on the toilet."
All right, what does the rest of the sex class say to Lorne? I say Lorne, and
And then they move on.
then they just keep going. Hey, I'm Malik. I also masturbate into the toilet. I say, Malik. All right, thank you, everyone.
long time.
What?
I did it for a long time. Even right up until, I don't know, probably
30s.
10 years or so ago.
Yeah, that's normal, bro.
Then I realized, it'd be a lot smarter if I used condoms. And
That is smart.
I'd
No, that
stand
is
at the
smart.
toilet and do whatever I want to do.
You can do
In the
whatever.
kitchen?
Then one day a light bulb went off. Hey, stupid. Why masturbate into the toilet when you can buy condoms and masturbate into those? I can even do it in bed.
He bypassed like toilet paper, paper towel.
Yeah, all that.
Like
Why?
Kleenex.
Waste. Just waste.
No. expensive ass condoms. Because he doesn't have money for anything else. He can only buy cigarettes and bologna
And condoms. I think
and condoms. That's his
I
budget.
I think he likes buying the condoms because then he's buying condoms.
Yeah, and then the cashier thinks that he's also
He's a
being a
sexually
natty
active
daddy.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he's like, can't wait to get home and use these.
I have a girlfriend, you know.
I'm not fucking my hand, by the way.
I'm totally not masturbating.
Wouldn't be buying these if I was fucking my hand.
Rinsing them out.
Anyway, do you want to work for me? Lord, stop hitting on that 17-year-old.
Oh my god, yeah.
No, I could do it in bed if I wanted to.
Oh my god, he
Well,
really
can't
did
you
say
do it
it.
in bed without a condom?
Well, they're not without making a huge
Yeah,
mess.
but then it'd be a mess.
Yeah.
Then I'd have to clean up.
Yeah, but why use a condom? You can't feel anything.
Oh, yes, he
Yeah,
can.
you can. You can feel the difference with a condom versus without one.
Yeah, that's why
Well,
people
yeah,
love
I
wearing
feel
condoms.
better without one. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, yeah, that's common knowledge.
That's why there's all those PSAs urging people not to wear condoms. Like, they're like, guys, trust me, it feels better without it, but stop wearing them.
Yeah, we don't have a teen pregnancy like epidemic or anything.
Oh yeah, guys, stop. We're trying to have more babies, guys. Please refrain from wearing these prophylactics. Well, why this just again the virgin theory that Lorne thinks it feels better with a condom.
Is it a theory at this point? I feel like it's almost proven.
There's still going to be people out there who are doubt who say that there's no way he could be.
And those people are the reason why I'm the mayor of Arkansas.
Yes, you're rightfully wearing the sash, so there's no question about it.
Condom makes you come faster.
Oh wow,
The condom makes you come faster?
Casey, you know.
How?
Just because of the
Grip.
feeling of it being on the cockhead.
Yeah.
Like going back and forth.
Yeah.
And rubbing against the cockhead makes you come faster. Plus it squeezes it.
What?
Wouldn't rubbing your cockhead without the condom feel better on your cockhead?
Wouldn't what?
In theory.
Say it again.
Say, rubbing your cockhead without a condom on your cockhead, wouldn't that feel better on your cockhead?
Remember the time Blue Boy and Lorne had conversations about cockheads?
I do remember that.
just a regular conversation between Blue Boy and Lorne about rubbing their cockheads, and I think that's cool. A lot of people never got to that point.
I don't think
Lorne.
that's gay at all.
It's not gay because he was using a voice changer.
Fellas, is it gay if you use a voice changer?
It's not gay. It's not gay if you use a female voice changer, guys, and that's a tip from Nuggets.
Sex tips with Nuggets.
The condom?
Yeah.
Tip from Nugs.
No, with the condom.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it feel better without a condom?
Hey guys.
Wouldn't it make you come faster if you didn't have a condom on?
No, because with the condom on, it makes you feel like your cock is more in a pussy.
Oh, okay.
Because
that's
it's
what it
actually
feels like.
touching something,
Latex.
rubbing
I don't
against
think
something.
Lorne even knows how to masturbate correctly.
No, I don't think
Isn't
so.
it rubbing against your hand?
No.
No.
Why wouldn't?
Because his hands
When a
wrapped
guy
in
jacks
gauze.
off, he's got his skin that is strokes back and forth
Okay, so
on his
skin.
dick,
Okay.
Okay.
And then what?
and he doesn't have to touch his cockhead.
Oh, okay. So he's
But isn't that where
You
you
know what I'm saying?
want to?
no. And it no.
Well, wouldn't it
You sound
Wait.
stupid. You sound like Casey right now
feel more like a vagina
with the vagina.
you
Oh.
didn't? I'm very confused.
No,
You
it wouldn't feel
ignorant
more
slut.
like a vagina because if the condom wasn't there, you wouldn't have any feeling against the cockhead.
Get it?
Well, your hand.
Even
Put your
you
hand
wouldn't have
there.
the feeling of your hand because your hand wouldn't be touching your cockhead.
Get it?
It'd be touching
No.
Why
the shaft
not?
because your hand touches the shaft and strokes the shaft.
Right.
So
So then what does the condom do to your cockhead?
it squeezes it.
Puts feeling against your cockhead so that when you stroke your shaft, it's more actually moving the condom itself too, even on the head of the cock. So you get feeling on the head of the cock too.
He's
Is your dick
50-something
that
years old.
big that you
He's
can't?
never even thought to. But it's weird because Lorne is so like weirdly adventurous with his fantasies and all of the
Yeah.
sexual stuff he wants to do. But he, in his 50 whatever years of living, never thought to just move his hand up a little bit.
You know, they only had the one porn magazine in his house, and it did not feature any male masturbation. So
He never
that's
got a
not on him.
tutorial.
That's on Black Tail, Volume 8, 1983. This I wanted to let you know this segment is sponsored by 31-year-old teen mom, who reminds you guys of the dangers of not wearing condoms. So this actually comes at a really good time.
Some people, they think it's cute when their little baby's cussing, but I feel like...
No, I don't think it's cute, but I'm not going to be cussing in front of no little baby.
I don't want my
If you're
kid
not a little
to-
baby, you're a grown-up.
Yeah, I know. But I also know the way that, like, I was pretty influenced as a kid by, like, Grand Theft Auto, specifically. I loved Grand Theft Auto. And by the time I was 11, I was, like, stealing, and I thought I was a gangbanger. And, like, I was like, oh, fuck. I was on probation. I had to, like, go take a tour of the juvie when I was 11 years old. I was on probation.
Because they stole underwear from Shopko.
Yeah, see, I was a little whore because I played the Grand Theft Auto with the prostitutes.
They stole underwear.
We stole the underwear. I was 11. I had to get a biopsy on my vagina to make sure that there's nothing wrong before I give birth because I had the unprotected sex with the guy. And then his girlfriend said that I should get checked. And when I got checked, there was something from him.
Some things happen out of your control.
His girlfriend told her that?
Yeah, because they were arguing. So the girlfriend told her, well, you need to go get checked because he gave you an STD. And Sika went and checked and she had an STD. But she's telling her mom about how she got the STD. Her mom says, well, some things are out of your control.
I don't think... But I'm just so confused. So she slept with a guy who already had a girlfriend. Did she know he had a girlfriend?
No, he told her he was homeless. He told her he was homeless and sleeping in the park. But in reality, he's 23 with 2 other baby mama. And he was living with baby mama number 2. And then they went and had sex in the car. And she got pregnant that night. Maybe she got pregnant and an STD all in the same night.
Because Roy sleeps in ditches, which might make you think that he's homeless, and he does have other bitches.
That's true. Ditches and Bitches. It's the name of his debut album.
Ditches and bitches.
Reach your cockhead with your hand.
Okay, see.
Or your hand.
Yeah, you're not gonna stroke the cockhead.
That'd be weird.
Why not?
Because the cockhead is up top when you're stroking the cock.
Lorne, your hand is big enough.
Well, why not?
Because the cockhead is at the head of the cock. It's not the shaft.
Oh my god.
On the shaft it's
sandpaper?
I can't say loose because the skin's not loose, but it's
like a sweat.
It's got the skin had mobility on the shaft.
Skin mobility.
No,
That's
the
a big
cockhead
word
it
for
doesn't.
Lorne.
Yeah.
So you're not stroking the cockhead. It's just the shaft that you're stroking.
Well, I'm saying, why don't you stroke your cockhead?
Why don't you stroke my cockhead? Boom.
Because you
Turn
can't
it
stroke
around.
the cockhead. Well, you can. You can rub it, but
if you're a weirdo,
you're not stroking it though.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't you
So
rub
this
it?
all comes down to semantics.
Yes.
Oh, why do I need to do that?
Stupid.
I got a condom
Because
on.
it would save you from buying condoms.
I like buying condoms.
Yeah, but it wouldn't save me from the mess.
What kind of mess are you?
You don't have
Like, it feels better. It feels better.
It's
with
like
the
a
condom
water
on,
hose.
too, because it feels more like it's in a pussy.
What?
How does it feel more like it's in a pussy?
Because bussies are made of rubber.
Feels more like it's in a pussy because it's actually touching something. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I
No.
don't.
No.
Because it's touching something.
Go talk to Roy.
Right.
Yeah, get Roy to give you the sex talk. At 51.
Like you mean because the condom's touching it that makes it feel like a pussy?
Yes, Angel.
A buzzy. What's a buzzy?
That's what you're saying. That's how you keep saying pussy.
Pussy.
Go
Yeah, well, my speech wasn't that good for a minute.
It's never that good.
When the cockade goes into a pussy, it's touching the walls of the pussy.
All right, then what happens?
And that's what it feels like with a condom on.
So a vagina feels like a latex condom?
Yeah.
More or less.
No, a vagina feels better.
Slightly
Oh,
better.
okay.
Well, so as long as your
Like a-
cockhead is touching anything, is that make it feel like you're in a pussy?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to say buzzy. You can stop calling it buzzy. And no, it's just because the condom is up against the cockhead. That's why it feels more like it's in the pussy than without the condom.
Get it now?
No.
You see
She
what I'm
has
saying?
zero experience.
Well, now I'm curious what a pussy feels like, because if it feels like a condom, that's very weird.
No, it feels a lot better than a condom.
A condom.
Condom. It's a different feeling than a condom.
Program.
But with a condom, the condom is touching the cockhead, so it gives the condom gives it more feeling than there was no condom on.
Maybe if you
The
repeat it
pussy
one more
feels-
time, we'd get it.
Yeah, she'll get it.
There's no better feeling than a cock being in a pussy.
Oh, is it really?
There's
What
no
if you
better
read a
feeling
really
in the
good
world.
book?
Nope.
Not really.
Explain it.
As in a physical feeling, no. But
condom's a close second.
it also matters with the pussy too.
They're not all the same.
I've had sex with some women that didn't even know the difference.
I don't think that's possible.
Hold on. There was a woman who took that monster dong and didn't.
Okay, fair enough. If like Roy went first.
Right? Roy goes first, and then Lorne comes in with that monster wang, and she's like, Lorne, are you there? Like, I can feel some... And he's standing off to the side, the only way he could actually do anything, and she's like, I can't hear you from over there. Speak directly to my face. So, it's a little unfair.
You're right. I think we've judged Lorne a little too harshly here.
Yeah,
We need
it's
to pump the brakes.
And also, he's his hand is larger than his penis, so I think that also adds some difficulty to what is being proposed here.
I would argue that would make it easier.
Well, you don't. That's why you don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
So,
I don't have a penis, so you're right.
Allegedly.
Okay, just put my business out there, why don't you? Trying to keep up an
Some women
image.
they could tell the difference. That it was really nice.
Is that image? Hi, I'm Nuggets and I don't have a penis? Is that the image you're trying to keep up?
You have to pause again to ask the question.
I don't have a penis.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't need people to know that about me. That's my business, and you just put it out
They said
there.
what was really nice?
That's like doxing.
The pussy was really nice.
They said their pussy nice.
The pussy felt really nice.
Mm-hmm. That's nice.
I've had sex with some women that the pussy, you couldn't even tell that it was inside of them.
Wow.
Their pussy
You
was
had
inside
sex
of
with
them?
women and they couldn't tell the pussy was inside of them?
Oh no, I was slaying that.
No, the cock was inside the pussy.
Uh-huh. That's
I
really
couldn't tell
good.
that my cock was inside some of the pussy because the pussy wasn't. Every pussy is different.
Oh, okay.
Just like you.
Black,
that make
white,
sense?
and red. Every pussy's different.
Repeat the whole thing.
That's
I
what
was
my mom said.
trying to close my windows because this stupid neighbor's dog.
Every pussy is different.
A book by Lord Armstrong.
I've had sex with some women
Some are
that
big, some are small, some are
their
short,
pussy
some are tall.
was very.
All right, everyone, sit down. Lorne is going to read his new poem. Lorne, what is the name of your poem? Every pussy is different. Okay, well, every pussy's different.
Go to the office.
That's it. Report to the principal. What is it, inappropriate, Steve? No, we will not hear the poem.
Inappropriate Steve?
He's always there. He's always there.
Throwing up middle fingers.
It's canon.
Loose, and it was like I couldn't even tell that I had sex with him. That my cock had been inside the pussy.
That's definitely her problem.
Like a huge gaping hole. You couldn't feel anything.
That's what some of it felt like.
Yeah. I don't know if that's something you want to talk about, Lorne.
And some
That's not making you look good.
You could tell that it was in there, and it was really nice feeling.
Okay.
Are you sure she didn't just like crawl away and tell you that you were inside of her?
You could tell it was there, and it was a really nice feeling. What is he trying to say? So like, oh no, listen, she was enjoying it. I was the one who wasn't satisfied. Is that what he's trying to say?
I think so. Because Lorne always has to make it seem like he's some sort of Casanova.
If you're telling a woman that there are multiple women you had sex with and you couldn't feel anything, that doesn't make them look bad. It makes it sound like you have a really small dick, right? I mean, if you're saying multiple women you've been with were so quote unquote loose that you couldn't even tell you were in there, it's not an indictment on any of those women. It just makes you sound like the issue is you.
I think Lorne might be slightly below average, and all of those women are just whores.
And all of these women don't exist. So that's the other issue.
They're
So even in Lorne's fantasies, he's not able to satisfy.
That has to be some sort of like I need like a therapist, like an expert to really dig into that.
Yeah,
Even
right?
in his
Like,
fantasies, he can't satisfy a woman.
even in his he's not satisfied and they're not satisfied. Even in his fantasies, there's something wrong. Wow.
That's
Dale
kinda
really did a
sad.
number on him when he left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sing to
Paula wasn't that good.
Oh. But you try to kill yourself.
I
You were
really couldn't even tell that I was
obsessed
inside
with
of
her for 25 years, and it
Yeah, but
wasn't
he
even
couldn't
that
tell he
good.
was in her. Is it because you were never in her? That might be it.
Why
a
would
woman
Lorne
named
lie?
Carrie that.
He didn't used to lie. And he's trying
Yeah.
to get back to not lying, but it's not something you can just do automatically.
But also, he hasn't lied since he was 11, so.
Yeah, that was the last time. And that was when he said he told the rest of the players that he would be joining them for the basketball season, and then he didn't. And he learned that when you lie, you lose all your friends. And so he hasn't done it since.
It's like an after-school special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, I like that his mom said, "You didn't used to lie." when they're on the
She did! She did say that!
She did. She acknowledged that Lorne, in fact, did not used to lie. Then something happened.
I wonder if he developed that in, like, his adulthood. He was
Well,
like a
you know
fine
what?
kid.
After a lifetime of Dale lying that he was always going to be there for him, Lorne's entire world he was like, I can't trust men. And as a man, I can't trust me. I'm going to lie to me. I'm going to lie to everyone. I'm going to lie to the world.
Can't trust me.
I can't trust me. I'm a man. Next thing I'll know, I'll be fucking one of my brother's ex-wives. That's not who I want to be.
I think that is what he wants to be, though.
Well, but he's lying. So which one's the truth and which is the lie? That's the thing about a deviled egghead. You just never know. They got the devil in them.
Well, no, because now I'm going to be sitting here confused because which is the truth? It's like whenever you approach the two paths and there's like the guy there and one of them's telling the truth and the other one's telling a lie, and you have to ask them a question to figure out which one is the real door.
Oh, like when your mom introduced you to those two men and said they were both your dad and you had to figure it out.
Well, one of them had the grimace shake, and then the other one had like some bullshit Arby's.
And
I
you had
want
to
the
figure it
grimace
out.
shake. It
And
was an easy decision for me, frankly.
Yeah, it turned out neither. It was just a distraction so your mom could get away. But it worked. It did work. It did keep you occupied for 20 minutes.
And then she left me there for 7 hours. I was sitting there twiddling my
Paula,
thumbs
did you
trying to
all
figure out about my dad.
Just because I had sex with her. She was really good.
What? I
What
thought she
made her
wasn't very
really good?
Well, here's the thing.
I could feel that I was inside of
genie
her.
shoes. Oh, okay.
With Paula, I couldn't
All right.
feel that I was inside of Paula.
No, why not? Why is that?
At all?
Yeah, really, at all.
Not
I mean,
at all.
that's
Like
how.
you were humping the air?
Oh, I was bored. She was bored.
Basically, like I was humping warm air.
Warm air.
Warm, wet air.
Warm
He
air?
went down to the bayou.
Warm,
Started
wet
thrusting.
air.
Yeah. Warm, wet air.
That's about the same feeling.
You ever breathe on your hands because they're cold? It's like
So
that.
you were just like thrusting
Ew.
in the humidity of outside?
Pretty much.
You ever take a hot
That was
shower?
pretty much the feeling.
Just turn around so
And
the
then
water's not on
what
you.
did the
Just
good
steam.
one feel like?
Oh, no.
You ever go to Louisiana in the summer?
Okay,
I could feel that I was inside her.
I could feel everything. The entire
Yeah,
It's completely different feelings. She was warm, she was wet, but I could actually feel that I was inside
warm,
her.
wet, and spongy. I would say that one.
Was the sex with her good?
Ew.
It's amazing. You kidding me?
It was a lot better than it was with Paula. I had a lot of fun with Carrie. She was
bottom.
More fun.
Huh?
What made it more fun?
Well, you could feel it.
The apologizing.
I don't know. We had a lot more fun.
Yeah, well,
We
that's-
ended up on the floor.
What? I said, what made it more fun?
There you go. Come on.
I think because with Carrie, I wasn't in love with Carrie.
Mhm.
I didn't go through the crap that I went through with Paula. And after going through the crap I did with Paula, it made it not as much fun anyway.
But
Yeah, that
like,
answered
what?
it. That answered the question.
What made the act more fun?
I just told you. It was a lot. We had a lot of fun.
Because I could feel that I was inside of her.
Yeah, that's gonna make it more fun. That
I
will
could
make
tell
it
that
more
she
fun.
could feel it.
Being able to feel the actual sex is going to make it more fun. I can attest to that.
Yeah.
It confirms. He knows what he's talking about. I thought he was making it up, but that proves that's ironclad.
I like how he gave that long spiel about Carrie and Paula, and then she asks again, and he's like, "Well, I could feel her."
I
Like,
could feel her. Were you not listening before? Okay, maybe you weren't listening before, but I could feel her, the sex, all of it, the whole thing. It felt like a condom. It was really good.
God, this feels just like a condom.
This feels just like a ribbed condom. Thank you.
That's how you know it's good.
That's how you know.
But you didn't do like any different like positions or anything?
We did all three of them.
Well, what positions?
He had the Kama Sutra.
Just me on top of her. Well, with me and
You're on
Carrie,
top.
I was on top of her. Then we wound up on the edge of the bed, and
with another
then
guy.
she wound upside down, and I was halfway off the bed. And
Whoa!
Then we wound up on the floor.
Wow.
What do you mean?
Was your bed
What do you mean
repoed
you were
during sex? That's
halfway off the
embarrassing.
bed?
That's embarrassing.
We were literally halfway off the bed.
Get it? I'll just say it again.
She kept moving
Lorne, that doesn't happen.
She kept moving as I kept going.
She was trying to get away from you?
Yeah.
And she kept moving sideways and then backwards. And
broke out of the
wound
restraints
up halfway
eventually.
off the bed, and I wound up halfway off the bed.
Uh-huh.
And she was upside down, and I was still halfway off the bed.
And doing what?
And then we wound up on the floor.
Sexing her.
Yeah, okay.
Why
And
didn't
then
you
just kept
guys just
going.
stop for a second and get back on the bed?
We were in the throes of
Because
passion.
it was too much fun.
Yeah, it was too much fun.
Why was it fun?
It was. Because
I
we were
feel-
having too much fun.
Oh
It
my
was
Oh my god.
just what we were doing. It was too much fun. It was too much fun to stop.
But,
Well, why was
but
that
why?
like more fun than just being on the bed?
Because I could feel it.
Because it wound up making us both laugh.
Well, that's different than saying.
There should be a lot of
We
laughing.
wound up off the bed.
And then you just fell to the floor?
Yeah, we crashed to
Yep.
the floor.
And then what?
I just kept going. I'm a
You stopped.
Then we got back up on the bed and started going for it again.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
What's the best sex you've ever had?
Oh, that's a good question.
The best sex I ever had.
It was the toe fuck.
The toe bang.
I can say that was probably with Gretchen.
Gretchen.
Gretchen?
Yeah, she was a Swedish model.
She's the one that
Shut the
lasted
fuck up.
2 hours with her.
2
Literally.
hours.
Or
Yeah, literally 2 hours straight.
Just all
How
three
do you have
positions
sex
back to
2
back.
hours?
See, that's how you know he's a
Sounds
virgin.
horrible.
Yeah.
2 hours straight.
It wasn't horrible. It was fun.
Well, it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Well, what did you do for 2 hours?
We had fun. Sex
Just
fun.
had sex.
Yep. Just had
Well, I know.
sex.
That's what you just said. I'm saying, what did you do for 2 hours?
Intercourse. Straight intercourse.
Literally just had sex.
Yeah.
Oh
we
my
did.
god.
I know, but like, how? How for 2 hours?
With my penis.
Like, what did you do?
I put it inside of her. And we
I'd
had
be on
fun.
top of her, and
And then girl on
she'd
top.
be on top of me. We switch positions. We'd do different positions.
Yeah.
What
Well,
position?
that's what I'm asking. Like,
he
what
just named them.
positions? Like, what did you do?
I'd be on top of her. I'd be over her. I'd have her legs in the air.
Mm-hmm.
She'd turn around and do a doggy style.
Wow.
And I'd lay down. She'd get on top of me. And
Okay.
she'd be facing me. Then she'd do it not facing me.
That's all of them. That is all of them.
That's it.
How did it take 2 hours?
I'm thorough.
Because I was able
You
to
see my home.
Like you're an
maintain
exterminator.
that right on for 2 hours that night.
Whoa. Oh my God. Speaking of exterminators.
You got pests, rats, and roaches that look real scary?
Call your solution. I'm Bishop Barry.
If you got bugs, mice, or fleas, Bishop Bird will bring them to their knees.
There ain't no bug I can't get out. The price is so good it's gonna make you shout.
No more pests and no more scary.
When you call me,
He's Bishop Bird.
Eradicate those bugs with Bishop Barry Bug Scrunching Whole House $99 special.
No more pests and no more scary.
when you call me,
He's Bishop Bird.
There you go.
The short one is Sloth Cat.
I just want to point out they spelled scary wrong 3 times.
I was looking at that and I was like, that doesn't look like it's spelled
Yeah.
correctly.
There's no E in scary, guys. And you did it 3 times.
Well,
Oh,
you know what? He's good at running for office. He's good at being a bishop, and he's good at pest control. He
control.
never said
He
he
doesn't
was a
have to be-
speller.
he doesn't have to be good at spelling.
No,
And so, yeah, it was good that you brought that. That was a nice, that's what we call a segue in the business.
I had that planned all along because I knew about that commercial.
You knew about Bishop Barry and his many, many, many talents. And we're not done. We have one more from Bishop Barry we'll be hearing later. My favorite, my personal favorite.
Lovely.
Yeah, how?
I think it was because I was turned on by her, but I was partially turned off by her too.
Yeah.
What?
Because like a couple weekends before that,
Mhm.
she had started hitting on me. Then a friend of mine came in that she knew, and she wound up sleeping with him
Oh my God! Just to make you jealous.
that night instead of me, and that kind of turned me off. And so then a couple weeks later, when her and I did get together, I was half turned on and half turned off.
The old 50%er, huh?
So the best sex you've ever had was
I
with
was only half erect.
Yeah.
What is he was halfway turned on and halfway turned off because she fucked his friend, but she was also engaged and, or at the very least, living with her ex-fiance.
But I mean, what can you say? She's a slut.
That's all it is. And she just wasn't ready. All the time she was trying to hit on Lorne, he kept convincing her that she wasn't ready for him yet. But apparently his friend had no problem accepting and letting her decide if she was ready or not, and smashed that ass. And that made Lorne only partially interested and only partially want to kill himself when she went home with her fiance.
That's why he only took what is the recommended Tylenol? Like
2.
3. He took 3.
He took fuck it, I'm done.
I'm out of here, y'all. Bye.
I just took a suicide cocktail. 3 Tylenol PMs and orange juice. Goodbye, cruel world. Thank you, Paula.
But the orange juice did have pulp in it, so that might as well be
It's full of
suicide.
pulp. Full of pulp.
woman that turned you off?
Yeah, it was the best sex, physically.
Not emotionally.
So what, you just had like half a little boner?
Yeah. Well, always.
Huh? No, I didn't have half a boner.
It was full raging.
I just, the way that I felt, because of what she did a couple weeks before.
With your friend.
That turned me off. My feelings about the type of woman that she was turned me off.
Type of woman that she was, she hooked up with you.
To what?
So if she hooks up with you, it's fine, but if she hooks up with anyone else, that's a turn off?
No, it's the way that she did it. She started out hitting on me that night until my friend showed up, and she knew him. And
If he was better looking than you or something?
Probably.
no, she knew him.
Statistically, yes.
Yes.
She knew him, and I guess she wanted to sleep with him before.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He had told me about it after, that she'd always wanted to sleep with him, and
Yeah, anyway, Lorne, she always wanted to fuck me. That's what they're sitting around talking about.
This reads like a poorly written like high school drama.
Yes.
Like they're all of the girls are sitting in a circle and gossiping together at a sleepover.
He's like, yeah, Lorne, I banged her. She always wanted to fuck me. Like,
And
why
then-
would he say that unless it was to make fun? Like, is he picking on Lorne when he says that?
Yeah, and he like pokes him in the chest up against the wall, and then he says that, and then he like looks over his shoulder as he walks away, and he puts his skateboard down on the ground and he skates away.
My friend, you can call me D. My friends call me Derek. And then he skates away.
Yeah, it's Derek.
Fuck.
Derek gets all the poon.
He can't. He's knee deep.
that night he didn't know that she was hitting on me before he came in. Till I told him. Did I what?
Did you cry when you found out?
Goddamn right.
No, I wound up sleeping with someone else that night.
Oh, revenge.
And I did sleep together.
And I
She
can
had
feel it.
a friend with her, another friend of mine. She asked me if I could find a friend for her friend, and I said yeah. And then there was another friend of mine there, and he wound up sleeping with her friend. We went over to his dorm, and his neighbor wasn't in the dorm room. Wasn't there. I guess was on leave or something, but he wasn't there, and they had adjoining rooms with a bathroom in between, just like a hotel room. There's 2 dorm rooms with a bathroom in
Nobody
between.
cares about the layout of the building.
And so me and Gretchen went over to his neighbor's room while him and Gretchen's friend stayed
Also
right in his
friend's
room.
name. Also Gretchen.
It's Gretchen and Brandy.
There, yeah. And then
Something
Debbie
that
came over.
you wanted me to tell you
Wendy.
that I've never told anybody.
Okay.
even up to this day, I've never told anybody.
Let me have it.
Nobody from Church of God, and I mean literally nobody.
He used to masturbate in front of the sink too.
Oh, to be continued. That was a good one. All right. We're getting there.
Are we halfway?
No. Shh, I'll
Oh.
tell you when.
Something that you wanted me to tell you
Yeah, tell me.
that I've never told anybody. Even up to this day, I've never told anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody from Church of God, and I mean literally nobody. The first time I ever came was when I was 12 years old.
Oh my God.
When I had a wet dream.
Hello?
I woke up in the morning, and back then I wore tighty whities.
Uh-huh.
And I woke up and I remember I put my hands in my underwear to adjust my pecker, and then all of a sudden I felt all kinds of wet, sticky stuff in my underwear. I pulled my underwear and I was confused at what the hell it was. How the hell it happened. I didn't know what it was. I thought something was wrong with me.
Well, there is something wrong.
Well, yeah.
But I was embarrassed because it was down by my pecker.
Yeah, your pecker.
So I took my underwear off and I threw them in the trash.
Yeah,
I took a shower. And never told anybody about it.
Why would
You
you?
didn't tell your mom?
Should have stuck to that.
Literally nobody. You're the first one that I've ever told about that.
And the last, hopefully.
Yeah, I remember waking up and being confused at that.
Yeah.
And what was happening.
What's your wet dream about?
I don't know. I don't remember. I
Space
just remember
Jam.
waking up and that happening. And I remember that I took my underwear off and threw them in the trash and getting in the shower. And never telling anybody.
Until now.
I was embarrassed.
Just why are you telling the story?
That's his deepest, darkest
So
secret.
that's something that I've literally never told anybody else about.
Do you have any masturbation secrets you'd like to tell me, Casey?
So now
Probably
you
not.
definitely
No,
know
probably not.
something about me that nobody knows.
There you go. I thought of everything I could, and that was it.
Yeah, that you came your pants when you were 12.
There's a little more to it than that, you know.
Not
You're saying
really.
You're saying it like it doesn't mean
What
anything
is there
to
more
you.
to it?
Well, because of the embarrassment that I had and never telling anybody about it.
What's more embarrassing?
Well, who would
having
you
a wet dream
tell?
at 12 or getting caught for trying to kidnap and rape a child?
Well, kidnap and rape you, honey. So you would think that there have been lots more embarrassing things that have happened in Lorne's life. Like, so one thing that you never really think about is imagine the timing in between getting arrested and Dateline actually premiering.
That's true.
What do you think that feeling is like? Because you know it's coming, and you're hoping maybe you get edited out for whatever reason. Maybe your segment wasn't any good. You're just hoping, but like, just imagine that anticipation of knowing that at any day that's going to air and people are going to learn exactly what you did.
And like having depending on where you are, like if you come from somewhere that's more small knit or something like that, people
Yeah.
will know before it airs. And so you just have the whole town
A buzz.
waiting for when it airs.
Watch parties at the local watering
Yeah.
hole where they're serving $2 Long Islands while everyone's waiting for your segment on To Catch a Predator.
Can you imagine?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. I mean,
Do you think Lorne's brothers did that?
I think one of his brothers was really upset because Lorne was out there acting as a de facto father when he went back to Maine, and Lorne stayed there with the kids as Uncle Lorne. But I'm sure I'm sure Tony did. I bet Tony was like,
Tony
thought
Wendy
it was hilarious.
especially too.
Yeah, and Wendy was pissed because she has a daughter and Tony was bringing Lorne around. I'm sure Tony wasn't completely transparent with the stuff that him and Lorne had been up to, and the fact that he had been talking to Molly, this underage girl,
Yeah.
and encouraged Lorne that she was okay to talk to, because she is a smart kid or whatever he called her. She's a good for me to talk to.
She's a smart fella and she's a fart smeller.
Okay, Jesus. Jesus.
I like doing these with you.
Yeah, I can
Yes, if I not even my mom. No, I was embarrassed.
Well, you said because you didn't know what was wrong. You said you thought something was wrong with you. So I said, well, why didn't you go tell your mom that there's something wrong with you?
Well, that would be embarrassing.
And no, I was embarrassed because it was in that area. And I was confused about it. Didn't know until years down the road.
I mean, you didn't know till years down the road.
Years?
Yeah.
Until I learned about wet dreams.
From my brother-in-law.
And I realized that's what that was. But so in growing up in my house was, in ways it was difficult because Mom and Dad didn't really talk about sex. They didn't teach me anything about sex. I mean, they never sat down and had any talk with me or anything like that. It was my sister and her husband that actually sat me down when I was 17 and taught me about the sex.
What did they teach you?
Now that is the secret you should have led with. You want to know something that I've never told anyone before, Casey? I didn't know what sex actually was until I was 17 and my brother-in-law taught me. There you go. Right?
Yeah, but the fact that Lorne is telling this at all would indicate that he's probably not too embarrassed by it.
But she didn't say tell me your most embarrassing secret. She just said tell me something you've never told anyone. That's it.
Well, if you'd let me finish, I was trying to express
but
my
you just
thought.
go and go and go.
But yeah, it is kind of crazy that he didn't lead with that. Maybe it's because maybe he's stupid, or he probably made all this shit up anyway.
I think it's the whole locale bearing the lead thing, like how Joran would go on and on about all these random things, but never told anyone that he was in a movie with some association with the Church of Satan. Like that to him was not an interesting fact to be shared. But let me go on and on about fucking Madeira wine.
And the fucking bed sheets that he got.
Oh, the fucking Southern by the grace of God.
I miss Joran.
I do too.
Just taught me about female anatomy and male anatomy, and explained about the eggs and the sperm and
All of the clicks.
they didn't even teach that in school back at that time.
And what did she teach you?
Mom never taught me anything about sex.
So your sister.
Well, my sister and it was more my sister's husband that taught me, because he got a book out and taught me and explained different things to me, and he had my sister. But when he needed help explaining something, she was there about the female anatomy to help him explain it.
Yeah.
You were reading a book. Why did you need her to come over? Why make it more awkward and have his sister come and explain the female anatomy part? Was it a picture book?
There are words in there with more than 2 syllables.
So Lori's husband couldn't read them. It's silly to think that he could.
Yeah.
Ovarius. So inside the woman, there's ovarius. No, Clint, that's ovaries. Here, let me show you.
A uterus?
Okay, it's like a planet because it must orbit.
A
So the
uterus
eggs
Uranus.
are just orbiting the uterus.
It's like a solar system.
Think of the sperms as satellites.
Spacemen. It's Star Trek in there.
You didn't know anything by the age of 17?
No.
I knew some stuff, but I didn't know that much in detail. Like
You knew
they
nothing,
explained it to
obviously.
me.
You knew nothing.
And you said that was rough on your childhood?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of things that was. I led a very sheltered life when I was a kid. Because Mom and Dale was old-fashioned, and both of them were very old-fashioned.
Well, what did you want them to like just be banging each other on the sofa? Like, what did you want?
That'd have been nice.
I mean,
No.
he probably did.
Yeah.
Usually a parent would sit down and have a sex talk with them, with a kid. They never had that with me. It was.
So Lorne is making his big point about his sheltered life and no one properly teaching him about sex. But let's not let it be lost that he took that upon himself to teach inexperienced Kayla.
Yeah. He did do that.
So is that why he did that? Was it him being the protector? Him teaching her, since no one taught him. There was no adult around to properly teach him, so he was going to take it upon himself to teach Kayla everything she needed to know about sex.
I think if you said that to him, he would take that and run with it and make it his new excuse for getting sexual with her.
He was just teaching her. But
He
a
was just
lot of the
trying to be
predators said that.
helpful.
They were, they were worried about her, and she wanted to see a penis, so I sent her my penis. Is that wrong? I wasn't gonna do anything.
Is it wrong?
I wasn't gonna do anything. You have lube, you have sex toys. I always have those things in my car.
That's a finger indexer, and I use the KY to wash my hands.
You have a duffel bag full of genie porn, 3 bottles. No, literally, those are always in my car. I always have genie bottles and genie porn in my car because you just never know.
Well, okay. I bet some of those guys, they genuinely did always keep it on them. Because they're just weirdos that don't understand how anything works.
Well, like condoms and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I remember, but because it's very much, like in 9th grade, you carry around condoms because it makes you cool, right? So I could see a lot of these men, when you hear their calls with the decoy, they have the mentality of a 13 or 14-year-old. The way they're talking, the way they're communicating, like they were stunted. They haven't matured past that age.
I didn't think
at least
it was
romantic. What?
I didn't think it was that bad on oral.
I didn't think it was that bad, just oral. Like the way he says it, like, my penis will be nowhere near me, just my face.
Duh. What's the problem?
Come on.
It's almost like they were embarrassed to talk about sex.
And you wanted your mom and dad to tell you about sex?
Or show me. One of the two.
I wanted somebody to explain it to me more than what I knew about it. It would
Did
have
you
been
express
nice.
that? Or were you waiting for them to come?
Even if it was my older brother. It would have been nice if he would have explained it to me. Mom and Dale slept in different rooms.
Yeah.
Separate ends of the hall. Because they both snored.
Really? So even with the red hot passion of 2 separate rooms, he decided to leave her for someone else?
Oh, that's sad.
That's surprising. That's surprising.
Loud. And Mom slept on one end of the house, and I had the bedroom right in the middle, and Dale slept on the other end. And this was after all the other kids were gone. I think it was just me and Richard that was there. But my bedroom was literally right in the middle.
Yeah, you've already said that.
And so it's like
Lorne
I
needs
would always go
to
to bed
say
at 8
something at
o'clock,
least 3
because if I didn't,
times
I wouldn't get to sleep.
in order to get his point across.
So I was always the first one to wake up at 5 o'clock. And that was for probably the last 3 years of me going to school with me rep till I was 18 and moved out.
What's the point of the story?
The point of the story was because they didn't have sex.
And trust me, I listened.
They had sex before, but there were years that they went without having sex.
And how do you know?
How do you know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know for sure, but they never. I was never aware of them having sex.
And you wanted to know if they were?
No, I did not want to know if they were. I wanted them to teach me about sex like they should have done.
Yeah.
Instead of me waiting till I was 17 and my brother-in-law
You know what,
teaching
Lorne?
me.
No, he went to school. He could have gone to the library and got the S encyclopedia and read all about sex. There were ways for him to learn about sex if you're a country boy, you'd be seeing animals fucking all the time. But no, he didn't know about, and it was everyone else's fault that he didn't know about sex. Like even now he's trying to blame them for the reason he didn't learn about sex till he was 17 and sat on Bro's lap and got a lesson in love.
But also, well, then you did learn about sex.
Just not, he was just waiting for them to come to him and be like, all right, Lorne, go ahead and turn off the TV. Turn off hee-haw. I'm going to teach you about sex. I brought some visual aids. If you had questions about sex and wanted to know, I'm sure you could have asked Dale or you could have asked someone and they would have told you. Because he also said that he observed all the potty talk and stuff from his older brothers with their girlfriends, but he didn't inquire about sex. He didn't hear anything, or I just don't believe it.
You don't believe Lorne?
Yeah, I'm starting to get skeptical. It's weird, right?
I normally would disagree with you, but I think you're right to be a little skeptical of Lorne
nail on the
here.
head today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't your parents have the sex talk with you?
No.
What did you do, learn in school?
I learned it by having sex.
Well, probably not the best way to learn about it.
I didn't.
I mean, what are they supposed to get? Like, you want like a diagram? I don't understand.
That's literally what my brother did. He pulled out a diagram and showed me.
Oh, nice. Pin the tail on the donkey. but with dicks.
By doing that, I explained.
In the balls of the penis.
Well, what did you understand about it?
Well, I knew what sex was. I knew, I knew sticking pecker in the vagina was.
Yeah, you got it.
It took me a second to remember.
Yeah. It's called fucking.
But I didn't know the small things about it.
So, like what? What didn't you know? You wanted to know where babies came from?
I wanted to know more in detail about it, like exactly how everything worked.
Like, when does a stork come? How does he know where you live?
He's like Santa.
The woman had to be fertile in order to have a baby, and how the seed went up into the woman and met with the egg. And
so you got everything.
Okay, so you did not know how they're made.
I knew how babies were made. It's just I wasn't quite sure of.
Well, because like I mean, it wasn't.
You wanted to learn about all the
detail. I
positions.
feel like anyone would have known that.
There were just things that I didn't understand quite clear, and that they helped me understand more clear. Does that make sense?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. First time I had sex was with Denise when I was 19. She was 29.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep.
These were the
She was
kids.
actually a great
He babysat
head
her
of
kids.
my oldest brother in school. And they knew each other from school.
School.
So it felt a little odd to me. But, well, it was different because where my brother seemed so much older to me all my life, that I was actually dating somebody that was a year older than he was at the time. So it seemed really odd to me.
Say that one more time.
It felt odd.
That was odd, but not him being 37 and.
Why did it feel odd?
Mm-mm.
Just because she was so much older than because I was only 19.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it felt so much odd. So
it felt so much odd.
So much more odd because she was 29.
Oh my God!
So she was 10 years older than I was.
Remember when you were 24 years older than Kayla?
Yeah, but that's different.
That's different. But now, from what I understand, if this was in fact true and Lorne was fucking the mother of those kids he babysat, I don't believe it was an arrestable offense for Chris Hansen would have walked in. But what Lorne did was, and that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
I think you have a point there. Yeah.
He should have asked Chris any remaining sex questions that he had. Could I ask you
So-
2 questions about sex?
The uterus. What's up with that?
Now, when I'm playing pin the tail on the uterus, where should a little rocket ship sperms go? Because I'm all over the place with them.
I'm not really sure. Like, do they go here, there?
Planet uterus.
And at the time, that was a big deal at the time. It felt odd to her too, because she had a son that was 11.
And that felt odd. Why?
Because of the age difference.
I was 19.
Because where I was only 19.
That's not 11.
And she actually had 3 sons, but her oldest one was 11. And so
Okay, but how old was she?
That's why it felt so odd to her, because of my age, and it felt odd to me because of her age.
Oh,
her being so much older than me.
Wait, so who was older than
and
you?
me being so young.
Okay, but how old were you two?
I clearly cannot choose the one in front of me. That's really interesting, Lauren. On your popcorn bed.
Yeah.
Is that popcorn?
It's Jiffy Pop.
So now you know more about me.
Now you know more about me and my masturbation.
Yeah, I know you've had sex with. Pretty cool.
A condom, a box of condoms.
That's pretty cool. I
And you
know
know
you've
something
had
about me that
sex
nobody
with.
else knows.
No shh.
Oh yeah, you came in your pants when you were 12.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Very
Nobody else
A little
special.
more than that, though.
Don't you think that's special? I've never told anybody that.
Don't you think that's special?
Not really. I mean, don't all boys have wet dreams at some point? I don't know.
All good boys.
No. I thought that would be rather special that I told you that, because I've never told anybody. It's something I've always kept to myself.
But why wouldn't you keep that to yourself?
I mean, I didn't think it was like anything special. Because I mean, who do you tell that to anyway?
Back to the
I
drawing
don't know. I
board.
guess I gotta think of something that would be more special than I don't know what that could be.
Well, what's special
What's
about
more
it?
special than 12-year-old wet dreams?
I guess I got to think of something more special. I don't know what that's going to be.
He's got to really think on it.
This was his A material. He was sitting on the toilet. He was like, oh my God. The wet dream story. And he couldn't wait to get her on the phone to fucking knock her socks off with this thing he forgot to tell her.
Well, because first he got reminded about, he was on the toilet, he got reminded about when he'd masturbate over it.
Into the toilet, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when I used to Remember when
Good times.
sometimes just write them a poop. Then I'd flush them both down. It's like easy cleanup. It's a whole 2 birds, 1 stone thing.
That was so genuinely disgusting what just came out of your mouth.
It is disgusting, but that's what he's talking. If he's telling her that, he didn't specify that he wasn't using the toilet at the same time, did he?
No, he didn't, but I don't like that you put that in my brain, because I was imagining that he was just sneaking off in there to do one thing. I didn't think that he would be multitasking.
Lorne, you're in there taking another poop. And that's what he's doing, though. A little twofer. A little twofer poofer.
When is this episode going to be done so I can leave?
Because it was something I've kept to myself all these years.
Yeah, but it was just a wet dream you had once.
Well, yeah, but it was the first one that I ever had.
So, my bed wasn't a virgin anymore.
Oh.
See?
So I thought that would be special telling you that. That's disappointing that you didn't think it was.
Are you fucking serious right now?
No, I mean, I don't understand why that's even like a...
Because it was something that I've never shared with anyone.
It's like I don't even know you anymore.
Yeah, but
Casey.
who talks about that? Nobody talks about that.
No, nobody talks about it, but it was something that must have meant something to me because I've kept it to myself all these years. Never told anybody about it.
What would you tell them?
I mean, it was something about me that was I've never told anybody else, so I thought that you might think that was special.
Okay.
That is... oh my god.
So look, we are that was 44. We are past the halfway point. I guess
you know what? I think my therapist was right about you. You're just a big ol' meanie.
What's the matter?
All your therapist said was, if it ain't white, it ain't right. So I don't know if that makes them correct. Nuggets.
Listen, a broken clock is right 2 times a day.
I would like an apology in front of everyone. You know, and speaking of racism, what you just displayed.
Welcome to my court. I'm Judge Poochie Woochie, and I'm presiding over the bail reviews today. And who is this offender that I had before me today? Ha ha!
I need a bail, Your Honor. Can you let the bro go?
Woo! You must be crazy. Maybe I'll think about some home detention. Some home detention. Ah! A shalaka-laka-laka-boom! I kill you for the disease of incarceration.
Jesus
Christ, home detention.
Can you let the bro go?
Was that sorry, please?
I said that guy is everything that Reverend Rose was not.
See, I was right. This was after Jordan left.
Yeah, that was they went in the other direction. And they were called nigga please.
God damn it. That was good.
Oh, fuck.
What's the matter? Why are you being a jerk to me?
I'm not being a jerk. You're being annoying.
You're being annoying because your fucking friend spending the night at your house all the time. Your night out with him sound like a hot date.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you want me to sound happy about that?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your question or whatever?
If I can talk to probation and get them to let me come out and see you before your movie is over, because by the looks of it, it's not going to be over within 2 months. Would you want me to?
Go ahead and ask.
Huh?
Go ahead and ask. I don't give a shit.
Then just show up on the set.
You don't give a shit if you see me or not?
No.
Not the way you've been acting.
Ooh.
Well, Casey,
Blue Boy's mad.
you spent more time with that guy in one night than you did with me all week.
Oh, no.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Yeah,
Tell him,
boo-hoo.
Casey.
Quit being a little bitch. Every time I talk to you, you're acting like a bitch.
I asked you for a picture of just you.
Back and forth with you about Alex all day long.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I asked for a picture of just you, and you sent me a picture of you and him.
She was in the picture.
Okay.
So
you continue to press this guy and push him on me.
I know he's pushing on her.
You don't see it that way?
No.
Every time we turn around, this guy is in the fucking picture.
Literally.
All right.
Blame Jamie on me. Well, look what you're doing with Alex.
How is Alex and Jamie the same thing?
Let me ask you this. Did Alex Jones masturbate into a toilet? No. You know why you don't know? Because you don't have that closeness that me and you have. So,
Well, also, I don't know that he tells people his masturbatory habits.
maybe. Well, maybe you don't know that, though. You don't, because you're not close with him. There's probably one person in his life very close that he did tell that.
I mean, you know what?
What?
That's valid. I don't know that I want to know what Alex Jones's masturbatory
He
habits
calls it
are.
a twofer poofer, so you don't know what you're talking about. Now you sound even more stupid, which I didn't think was possible.
I wish I was.
He's around you all the fucking time. You tell him shit about me.
And how is that? How is that like the Jamie stuff?
You blame Jamie on me.
Yeah.
I'm the reason that we got fucked up before because of Jamie. Because I brought Jamie into the picture.
What does Jamie and Alex have to do with one another?
Oh my God.
You blame me because I brought Jamie into the picture before.
Fuck, I'm not even gonna ask anymore because you're gonna give me the same stupid fucking answer.
Same stupid fucking
got a
answer.
point.
I can't believe you don't understand that.
You're not making any sense. You never make any sense. You just talk and talk and talk and nothing makes sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Yeah, she really nailed it.
Is he with you today?
We went to breakfast.
Oh.
Oh my good
They got
God.
McMuffins.
Would you fucking...
Hold on, I gotta go back. I want to fuck it up, but I gotta go back. Nuggets, are you still there?
No.
Oh. Oh. All right.
Go
With
back.
you today?
We went to breakfast.
Oh my good God. Would you fucking wonder about that one?
Well, it was brunch. I just got back.
Whoa, that's
Jesus
sensitive.
fucking Christ. I can't believe you fucking... He's right up your goddamn ass, Casey.
He wants to be.
Yeah.
Doesn't that guy have any other friends?
Yeah, he has other friends.
Them cheeks.
You brought him into the fucking picture of us. So great fucking job on that one. Go spend some more time with a cocksucker.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Oh, I feel bad for Blue Boy.
I don't.
All he wanted to do was hang out with Alex Jones and not be judged.
Hello?
Hello? Oh, sorry, Blue.
No.
Well, anyway, can you give us your Nuggets official closing?
Bye.
All right. And this is my closing.
I deleted it, so like, what the fuck is he acting like such a little bitch for? Like, you want to come for people, but you don't want people to come for you. You're a little fucking coward, bro. You're the biggest coward. You're the biggest coward. Like, you should be wearing this fur, not me, because you are the cowardly fucking lion.
Well,
She got
right. She got zing.
you. Boom roasted.
Wore that vest just so she could use that line.
You know what? She probably did.
Yeah, I got to use my cowardly lion line. Well, Nuggets, thank you, and we're more than halfway there. That's awesome, and we will we'll pick this up next week sometime, or maybe you'll disappear again for 8 weeks, and then we'll start again for Christmas.
I make no promises on either one.
Hopefully, it's before New Migos launches, and I'm so busy that I don't have time for you.
You never have time for me anyway.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
You're like my dad.
Just like your regular black dad. I have very little to do with you. So, Nuggets, thank you.
It's nostalgic for me.
Classic.
Bye.
I'm Evil Little McNuggets, and I wrote this song all by myself from scratch. From scratch. From scratch. From scratch.
I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
Is this song for me and you, or you gonna put me some more stupid bullshit bullshit that I don't want to hear. This is Lorne. Tells me we'd rather have a fun time. It's not even my birthday. Oh my God. I'm not Mr. Peanut. I've been on. I can't get in trouble for it. I've always loved kids. Just not in that way. This is Lorne. A bad person. Son of a bitch. Am I contagious? I'm ready for more blows.
Are you crying?
Yeah. I'm not Mr. Peanut. I'm not fat. How can you say that?
My pussy smells like 100% beef burger.
Huh?
Glass smells.
Fucking stupid fuck. That motherfucker, I'll beat his goddamn ass. Just to call it stupid shit.
You're not anyone's boy because you literally do not realize you're the predator.
You go, girl. Oh my God. I don't want to hear fucking rap shit. I don't like it.
My dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
I'm evil little McNuggets, and I love it.